for this question, the melody that's written up on the board here, we need to transpose it down to C major. So, on your staff paper, see if you can write this whole tune in C major. So pause the video and then I'll give you the answers. Alright, so there's a little bit to go through to do this. First of all, on the new staff, I would go through and write the treble clef on. Now usually I put the bar lines on. That helps me line it up and get it roughly in the same position, so I would go through and do our bar lines. Now the next step is I would go through and transpose each note down the required interval. Now the first song up here is in G major, and we said we've got to take it down to C major. So G down to C is a fifth, so that means every note would go down a fifth. So this note down a fifth would come down here. So first of all, just go and do the note heads. So shift every note a fifth. So we'll go through, just give me a moment to do that. The rest obviously won't move, so shift these down a fifth. Now usually what I would always do is, if the note head's coloured in there, I colour it in as I go. You mightn't want to do that, you might want to leave it to the end. So I've done the note heads. Now the next step is I again start at the beginning and then I start going through filling in all the symbols, getting it correct. So key signature for C major has no sharps or flats, so I don't need to worry about that. The time signature will remain the same as 2/4. Now any symbols that are up here you would have to translate down here. So we would put the P for pianor down there and we would write adagio. Okay, these ones we've got to turn these into quavers, keep it the same rhythm. Now staccato marks, I would put them on, keep them the same. So this note here, now that was a dotted crotchet, so it remains a dotted crotchet. This was a quaver. So this one here was a crotchet. Now they had a slur between them, so I'd put that in again. These ones I'd have to turn into quavers. And the last one would remain as a minim. So there we have it, that's the completed. I can't see anything I've missed there. So this melody, we've transposed it down to C major. So hopefully you got all that correct.